If you're suffering from esophageal stricture, esophagitis, or esophageal cancer, I have some tips that may work for you. Now, I am a registered dietitian, but my advice does not take the place of your doctor's therapies.
Shock. Definitely shock. And the diagnosis was esophageal cancer. So I was still having issues swallowing at the time.
So the key at this time, particularly if you're suffering from a loss of appetite or you're having dysphagia, which is difficulty swallowing, which sometimes accompanies those issues, esophageal stricture or narrowing of the esophagus. So let me share some tips with you. But if you can eat, maybe a product like this, Glucerna, or something like Ensure or Boost could help if you don't feel like doing a lot of food preparation or if no one is there to help you. Nut butters, that could be peanut butter or cashew butter, but these nut butters could be well for you because they're soft, and that's the focus. You want to eat things that are soft. Anything, if you're going to make a hot cereal, then what I would say a gruel, make it thinner, not a thick cereal because it's easier to swallow, not liquid, not water, but something in between, almost the consistency of a yogurt. I'll show you a picture of the consistency that I like so that you can kind of have an idea. But you want to cook your cereal or your gruel in milk. A non-dairy milk or a coconut milk would work well. Non-dairy creamer, calories, calories, calories. And when you cook your cereal, cook it in the milk or in the non-dairy creamer, not in water, because we're trying to get more calories. More calories, plenty of margarine. I recommend a non-trans fat margarine. Use this all plant or fruit or a fruit spread, no sugar, because I want you to heal. So I definitely don't want you to take in a lot of sugar. Add to your cereal some maple syrup versus sugar for a sweetener, or raw honey for a sweetener versus sugar. So these are just some ways to get extra calories in you. And I recommend that you try my high protein berry shake. And it's delicious, easy to prepare, or if someone can prepare it for you. Hi, I want to prepare a high protein berry shake. So first we're going to start off with washing some fresh blueberries, just a good handful or cup, let's say, of fresh blueberry. I'm going to rinse these thoroughly and always inspect them to make sure you don't have anything. You see that little stem? You want to pull that off. Oh, maybe a good cupful for our berry shake. Just about that much, a good handful or a cupful. I'm gonna add all of these fresh blueberries. Wonderful. Then I'm gonna cut up one small avocado. Then I'm gonna add one bottle, this is 10 ounces of Glucerna. It's got 15 grams of protein and 180 calories. Again, we're trying to up those calories, but we don't want that calories to be coming from junk food. We want the nutrients, and this is loaded with protein, calcium, B vitamins. It's great. Here's to you, my high protein blueberry shake. And I just put extra blueberries on the top to garnish it. Some more tips for you. I prefer non-dairy yogurt, but plain non-dairy yogurt, and you can add your fruit to it versus the yogurt that you buy that has the fruit in it, because you have a lot of sugar with that. And I already mentioned the nut butters. That could be almond butter, cashew butter, or peanut butter, but any of the nut butters can add extra protein and more calories for you. You can get the protein powders and add it to any of your smoothies or your cereal or even mashed potatoes. Again, cook those mashed potatoes in non-dairy sour cream or cook it in a non-dairy creamer or in milk or non-dairy milk to add calories and plenty of margarine. When you cook your beans, cook them well and mash them up, and that will probably be easier for you to eat them. Puddings would be good. I prefer puddings with no sugar. Cream soups, pasta, eggs, hummus, bananas, and mash them up and enjoy them. You could mash up those bananas and add some of that all-planter fruit spread or a fruit jam over the bananas, and you can eat it that way, mix it up. Oh, that would be delicious. Eat small, frequent meals and just relax when you're eating. Don't rush, take your time, don't get frustrated because you just want to eat foods that can easily go down and you don't want to rush it. And don't drink a whole lot before you eat because you already have a loss of appetite and you want your calories to go into a beverage, particularly if it's sodas or carbonated beverages. Think of foods that you can add plenty of gravies and sauces to it. And use the healthy fats: olive oil, coconut oil, cream milk, coconut milk, plenty of those, avocados. Something that is going to go down, just a little more slowly would be better, like the consistency of mashed potatoes or the consistency of yogurt may be better than just water unless you're going to sip it. Because what I wouldn't want and what your physician wouldn't want is for you to do things hurriedly. Let's just say water, drink it very quickly, even though you're experiencing that difficulty in swallowing, and they go down the wrong pipe. We want it to go down the esophagus. We don't want it to go down the windpipe because then you may run the risk of aspiration pneumonia. You want to snack on a fruit sickle. I didn't say a popsicle because that's a lot of sugar, but a fruit sickle. And that can help you if you're getting dehydrated because you're not taking in as many fluids. Short-term tube feeding, and they place a tube going through your nose, down the esophagus into your stomach, allowing for the esophagus to have a rest, particularly if you have to have surgery. Long-term tube feeding, where they'll put a hole in your stomach called a gastrostomy, and they will feed you through that hole going into your stomach. It seems that people who smoke and who drink a lot of alcohol or eat red meat and processed foods have a higher risk of squamous cell carcinoma. It's foods that are high in fruits and vegetables. It's plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables as possible, and reducing our red meat intake as well as alcohol, smoking, and processed foods could do well for all of us. Definitely keep joining us in the after party, which we talk more intimately about diet and health and things that can benefit you. Well, I'm Das, and I'm out, but I hope to see you next show.